The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please, watch your step.
Hey, what's up, Eddie? Bro, so I know we always give you a hard time about Coconut. That's only because we love it. But, like, there used to be so many clubs in City Walk. Are people just not asking for them anymore? Is nightlife not a thing anymore? And what about day drinkers? Don't they get a say? I don't know. Mikey, tell me good things. What are you thinking?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Really good, man. Not even as a bartender, but just as a guy who hangs out in the theme parks. Tell me things. What's your opinion?
They're missing, like, at night, like, for you guys in Coconut, you know, you guys got the atmosphere, like, the good things. But during the day, I feel like it's nothing going on. It's everybody just goes straight to the park. Sometimes you got, like, a guy dancing, a guy with a microphone, walking everybody. But I feel like when you go inside the park, everybody just, like, ready to go to the park. Like, there's nothing like...
Even Las Vegas has the day clubs.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, just an atmosphere, a daytime atmosphere. There's some people, I mean, who doesn't love the day drink? You know what I'm saying?
And only that, at night, they need, like bring more, like, nightlife. You know, sometimes I feel there's only one place, and then you got everybody stuck in one place. And
I know. Where do you fall on that one, Eddie?
I mean, I don't know, Mike. I mean, at the patio. No, just everybody go to Coconut. sorry, Mike.
you guys are the only one that have the nightlife.
Just everybody come rage. No, but I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, but here's the thing, though, and we can talk about in terms of bringing things into parks and leaving. You know, we used to have happy hours at a lot of the bars during the day and City Walk.
Even Margaritaville.
So, yeah, I mean, we were there when it was happening, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you were there.
No, I was not there when that...
Going way back, bro.
Another thing is, too, is one thing I will change, too, is like, okay, when they try to bring the nightlife or the afternoon life, so why you have, for example, a still drum guy playing here, but then you have a guitar playing here, plus you also got the music going on to the speakers for a different restaurant, and then you have, it's just like, it's like too much noise.
Yeah, there was a dude with a violin standing outside of Islands of Adventure next to the lockers.
Just to that point, SeaWorld has some things that happen during the afternoon.
I like the nighttime thing they do, the Club Disco H2O or whatever it's called.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Can I just tell you something? So it's good time, right? But the music gets progressively louder the later it goes. So by 8 o'clock on, it is so loud that I can't even hear what you're saying.
What? Yeah, but I thought
it's slow. It's a lot. I gotta look at your captions.
H2O Glow.
I was gonna say Sal. I thought H2O Glow was just Aquatica.
No, they have this thing that's in the parks as well. Yes.
Okay.
There's
My
definitely
bad.
something. No. But they have something that's it's electric. They at night they have a dance party.
So it's like a combination of all
it
of
starts
the
at 7:30. Depends on the night, but there's actually something they have every night at SeaWorld.
What I love at SeaWorld is when you're walking around there, it's 3 in the afternoon. And like if you're at Universal, they'd be playing like maybe Back to the Future or the Gremlins. You'd hear music. You're like, oh, that's nice. You know, you go to Disney, they play Disney music. You go to SeaWorld, it's a freaking reggaeton nightclub at 3 in the afternoon.
It's my friend.
3 in the afternoon. We're walking around and you hear
Yeah.
Despacito. I'm like, whoa, why is there a club going? It's 3 in the afternoon. I'm too sober for this.
And all the songs,
true, bro.
you have to sing that song, which I freaking hate.
Potato. Potato.
One thing you cannot say that SeaWorld is not is a lover of the day drinkers.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, SeaWorld is like, I mean, all together. They know, honestly, they know their place.
It's
They get it.
huge. And that's
They
what I
get it.
like is they stay in their lane.
Yeah,
Stay in the
they
lane.
cater to the locals. They cater to the
1000%.
drinkers. They cater to that fan base, and they got it, man.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So the one thing, something I really wanted to change, and this is something that I can't remember where it was. I think it was at Cedar Point. They did it for a very brief time. I wish they would add the Food of All Nations buffet. It was a really cool thing. You paid one fee to go in. You'd pay like, I don't know, $29.95 for a buffet, and they would have one table that was all Italian food, one table that was all Chinese food, one that was all Mexican. So you could have a little bit of spaghetti, some tacos, fish and chips.
So you want that to add to the parks?
Yeah, I would love to add a Food of All, and I think
Where at? What park?
what I think it'd be Islands of Adventure in Toon Lagoon, where they have that one big restaurant that I never see anybody at. It's you got Dagwood and Blondie's, and it's attached to another restaurant that's attached to the nice clean bathroom that nobody even knows is there, so it's always nice. And I really think that'd be the perfect place because they already kind of do Italian food at one, I think Japanese food at one, and German food at one. I'm like, they've already got the right idea. You just need to add 3 or 4 countries that people really, really
Do you
like.
think it would be like ripping a little bit from the Food and Wine Festival, like Epcot and all that kind of stuff?
But it would be, yes, but it would be a permanent fixture.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't have to have you don't have to have 7 different pastas. Just have a red sauce and a white sauce. And then when you go to China, it would just be like lo mein noodles and rice. And then you go to Poland, and it would just be pierogies and guamkis. And I think they should just take 2 or 3 things from every country that people love. And this way, there's always something for every. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think that'd be a cool concept.
Okay.
Another cool thing we good too, and correct me if I'm wrong, most of the theme parks that you go, doesn't matter where you go, they don't have like a good breakfast place.
That's huge.
Yeah, exactly.
That's huge. When I
It's all
used to go to
Starbucks coffee, like come on, like what?
Well, honestly, the only place that really sells kind of breakfast is Hard Rock, right?
yeah.
That's right.
the only one.
It's not even in the park. It's City Walk, but I
But
mean,
did Disney have a place that you can go
Actually-
for breakfast?
It used to bum me out. Every time I go to the Magic Kingdom, the only place that was serving anything was called the Friar's Nook. And that was the only thing, but because it was a little walk-up kiosk, so there was always a 5-hour wait. So I don't want to get in line for breakfast at 7 and not get it until 2 in the afternoon.
You can get breakfast at SeaWorld. The Fireside over there.
Oh, yeah.
You go.
Good
They serve
barbecue for
breakfast.
lunch.
They have breakfast
what
right
do they
there.
serve?
Breakfast.
I like bacon,
I
eggs,
mean, like
cereal,
Potatoes.
pickles.
pancakes,
Say-
bacon,
Yeah, no,
eggs.
well, no. For some reason, they serve flounder.
I mean,
no, hey, jokes. No, breakfast. I mean, I've never eaten there, but I
Okay.
do know they do serve it, so that's good.
You do have Chick-fil-A there as long as you're not hungry on a Sunday.
Chick-fil-A.
Hey,
Exactly.
right.
You know what's so crazy about that? This is a quick side note. I was going to say something about red,
Wait,
white, and
Chick-fil-A's in
barbecue.
SeaWorld?
What's up?
Chick-fil-A's in SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not open on Sunday, and that's the only time I want it. It
You
pisses
ready
me
for this?
off.
All right, so I have to say this.
That's
so,
a big win for them, Chick-fil-A. Dude.
So they have a Chick-fil-A in the Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right? But why is this so crazy? When do the Atlanta Falcons play? On
Sunday.
On a Sunday. And it's closed. People
it's
are
only-
finally into place. But if they play like college football or something
Yes.
Saturday, you good.
But that's
But
funny.
isn't that amazing? It's a
so
one day when
funny.
everybody
why would you even do that?
Closed.
It's like-
Dumbest thing I've ever.
Why Chick-fil-A only close on Sundays?
It's a faith-based organization.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're that Jesus chicken. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, just to your point, like they at SeaWorld, every now and then they have these lanyards. And in this case, we're doing the red, white, and blue barbecue right now. They have many different ones that they have throughout the year.
Annual pass holder one's cheap.
Yeah, it's saying it's a deal where you can go around. It's like what you say, the Food and Wine Festival. It's like SeaWorld's version of it, but they do it multiple times throughout the year. So it's worth like checking out SeaWorld.com and seeing, oh, they're having one of these festivals again.
They do one of my absolute favorite things for day drinking. They do a frozen rosé slushy. It's a frozen red wine slushy, and you're just crushing it, walking around the park, and you're hammered drunk, living your best life. Oh, so much fun.
Yeah, I love it, man.
So the other one, I want you to talk about this, Mikey, because you made sense. The separate parking and the separate entrance.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like why team members has to walk next to guests, and especially when you come in your car, they don't. It's not their fault for our guests. They don't know where they're going. But especially when they indoor traffic, and then we have to go to work, and of course, sometimes most of the time I'm always on time. But sometimes people don't know where they're going, and they think because I'm going that way, they can go that way too. And I feel bad because sometimes they treat my coworkers, the guys that are in charge of the parking lot, like, oh, why you let him go in and not me? Because we team members, we go through that way. And on top of that, like at night too, like some team members are walking at night that parking lot, anywhere, Disney or Universal, they're walking by themselves. And, sometimes we carry money.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And especially ladies, ladies walking at night.
Yeah, should always there's a safety in numbers, but the security's there. But again, it's not like they're not actively looking at every. I mean, if there's 140,000 people, that's a lot of heads.
It's a big place, all the parks are big places. But I think team members, including from management to whoever, we should have our own interests, and even our own, we go through security like we go all the parks to go through. But I think we should go to our own, entrance in and out.
The one thing I'll never forget when I worked at the Hard Rock back in the day, and I was still living just outside of Davenport, it would take me between 15 minutes and 120 minutes to get to work, depending on the time. And that was always the worst because you don't want to be late because you know how easily it is to get terminated. So as a safety hazard, I would literally leave. I knew I had to be in the building at 1. So I would leave at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I would drive, and I would park at Universal, and if I got there in 15 minutes, I would go to the movie theater, and I would catch a matinee for $5. And if it actually took me 2 hours, I would show up to work on time. But there was a time for a while there where, like, I saw every movie AMC offered because it was only $5 a day to see it. Like, I'm watching, like, The Secret of Mimsy, which is like some kid talking to a baby
some dog,
rabbit. And
like
I
going
was
across the country.
So, but yeah, dude, and that's what stinks is, again, if there was just a separate entrance somewhere, I probably could have just ducked off and I'd have been fine. But I don't know, something to think about. Eddie, what are you changing? What are you fixing? Monkey wrench it.
All right, so I'm gonna add something
Okay.
to the park, which I think should have been done.
A
I don't
gym,
know why. Well, obviously, duh, you know what I'm saying. Some barbells in the back.
Nice.
Your kitchen shower.
So that I know they're gonna build something there now, but the Lost Continent area, if you were to like open that up, make it bigger, add more rides, roller coasters, Lord of the Rings. Can you imagine if you had the IP Lord of the Rings in the park, right?
got it. We have it in
you
the
have
UK.
You have to understand, it's huge, right? Like I'm actually, let's paint the picture, right? Joey's beautiful living room. There's
Thank
a
you.
table with a literal map of Middle Earth. I mean, could you imagine, like you have Harry Potter, you have the London, you have Hogwarts, all those things. All of the things you can do in terms of Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth, you know, you could do like Sauron and the castle and then the eye and
Barad-dûr.
yeah, Barad-dûr, like and all those, and then the what is it called, the Frodo and the
Shire.
the Shire.
Of course, of
like,
course.
can you imagine? Like, and then the beer and the bars and all this stuff. Like with that, like how cool would that be? Like you got little like hobbits, like Sal, running around and serving you beer.
What I was going
You know
to say
what I'm
is
saying?
like
It's
they
Harry
could
Feet.
have you there as more.
Yeah, he was gonna say it first, but I got him.
No, this was
Once again, I win this round, folks.
listen. It's more on the gray over here. He's talking.
Hey, that's me. I got my big hat and my big beard.
You know what I'm gonna say, because I had an IP I wanted to introduce, but for what you said, that's perfect. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give that to you
dude.
because it's kind of halfway there already. You know,
Lost Con. I know. I
It
feel
already-
like it would lean
it's
into
got-
it.
right.
You
It-
just-
there-
but
right.
it would have to be bigger though. There would have to be a lot.
So here's
of
what's so
brands.
cool about the Lost
Yes,
Continent.
that's
People
right.
don't know this because there's a road down the middle of it. If you gut that road and you drain it, it's 4.2 acres.
Yeah,
That's
there
the
you
size
go.
of Nintendo Land.
Well, I mean, there you
There
go.
you go.
So they've got the
That's
square
what-
footage
yeah.
to do 2 mega rides and a restaurant, or 1 insanely mega ride, think like a Rise of the Resistance or a castle like Harry Potter, and like a couple of cute baby rides or like some teacup type stuff. And then like I would think realistically you have to you have to have a prancing pony.
Okay, yeah.
You have to have a green dragon.
Yep.
And you have to have a Shire.
Yeah,
and the
then-
restaurant would be
then
the Shire.
Ride, it would basically be like the movie. Like you would do you would start maybe in the Shire, and then you would do the battle, or you could even go from like the beginning of like Sauron's battle. He loses the ring, and like kind of like the Harry Potter, but you know it's a little more interactive.
I want to meet and greet with Golem. Golem meet and greet him walking
Yeah,
around
dude.
Precious. Precious. Oh, I'd love it, dude.
killer.
I'm,
I'd lose
dude,
my
I'm
mind.
telling you,
no.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is brilliant.
So I got an IP though that's gonna rival it.
Okay, hold up. On that note, hold. We will be right back after a brief commercial break. What's up, everybody? Joey from A Jar of Dirt checking in to tell you about our newest project. If you're loving every episode of A Jar of Dirt, then you are going to love A Jar of Dirt Side Quest. We got some really cool people listening that have some great ideas for some shows, and they want to be a part, and we would love to invite you to also be a part of the jar. That's right. Take off the lid, jump on in, let's party. If you have thoughts, cool ideas, or things you'd like to talk about, mostly theme park related, of course, you're going to want to reach out to me personally. You can find me on all social media platforms at the Joey Mazant. You might know Mr. Coconut Bartender, Sal Salzano, and of course Beach Bum Mikey. Reach out, tell us what you're thinking, and we would love to bring you on to join us on A Jar of Dirt. Thank you, and have a most amazing day.
So here, this is an
What you
excellent
got?
IP.
Eddie versus Sal.
You ready for this?
Round two.
How in the world do we not in 2026 have a Star Trek in Orlando, Florida?
I don't
How,
know, dude.
Yeah, to rival Star Wars.
I understand.
do
but
you see what Star Wars is a game changer for Disney?
Yes.
How in the world, Universal? I know why, Paramount owns it.
Okay.
It's a big money thing.
Yeah.
I get it. Years ago, there was a Star Trek experience in Universal in the early 90s in California. And it had something there. So there was a little bit of a taste. Imagine they have something. There's a lot of Trekkies. You're talking to one
Yeah,
right
you're
here.
right.
I love Star Trek.
But it's funny you said that. Like, why don't they also do like a retro park, all combined like a collage? You
Okay.
got a little bit of this, a little bit of this, all together, classic stuff.
This is one that I'm going to say because I think you're going to appreciate this and I think you guys are going to get it. One of the things I really wanted them to add because of everybody's love of music, I want a decades park. You walk into one, it's 1950s, and there's a burger and fry joint, and they play Elvis. You go to the 60s, it's a little bit kind of fun and hippie. You're going to have a lot of Beatles and Stones, and maybe it's just I don't know, it might just be a bar where you can smoke cigars and drink cocktails. You go to the 70s, it's a disco theme. You go to the 80s, it's basically everything that
Hairspray.
You go to the 90s, and it's grunge. And I just thought it'd be cool if every decade was something different, and then you could. Just like any other park,
Be
something
cool like a room. Like you go to this room. It's, for example, it's called it's pink black, or it's pink blue, or pink. So that means that pink is the hippie stuff there, or
Okay.
the Beatles stuff. That'd be cool too. That'd be awesome.
I'm telling you, we have these great ideas and they can't afford us.
It'd be great. Some executive vice
But
president's
it'd be
called,
good. It'd be good
exactly
with music.
right.
It'd be good with music and movies because music and movies always goes together.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the one big one that I want to add because I miss it so much, and I know why they don't do it, because all it takes is one drunk dad to ruin everything. I miss the interactive shows. I miss the American Idol experience where you got to be on stage. I miss Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Live. Remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
yeah.
If you answer the questions the fastest, you might win a trip, a cruise.
Remember the Fear Factor one?
Absolutely, dude. I used to do that every time I came here.
There was one with Howie. What's his name?
Howard Mandel?
Yeah, he used to do one live in Universal too.
Oh, was that the,
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No
Yeah.
Deal,
Yep.
yes.
I miss the interactive shows, and I know why they don't do it because So I remember one time going to watch the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular.
I was going to say that.
Boulder. The Boulder.
Yes, I'm not gonna. I won't talk about the boulder. I won't talk about the boulder.
Right?
So, Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is where they would pull people out of the audience, and it was always the same jokes. We'd always laugh. You know, they'd program in the evil laugh, so it's like ha 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 ha, and then all of a sudden they'd hit the button and on people. But they would ask you questions, and the one question would be like, "Okay, I want you to act scared," and they're like, "All right," and he goes, "Imagine there's a bunch of snakes," and they're like, "Ah," and then they're like, "Imagine there's a bunch of spiders." Ah, imagine you're going on a date and you just found out it's with Britney Spears. And instead of them going, this guy goes, "Oh, hell, she purty. I'd be okay with that." And I'm like, wow, this just got real creepy. That dude was supposed to jokingly be like, "Ooh," and he's like, "Hey, yeah, I'd let that happen."
I
I'm
do
like,
it too, though. I'd be like,
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
think your thought, but say the script. Like,
right.
don't
Right.
be.
You gotta say it,
Just
baby.
go with it. Oh, I'm terrified. Not.
That's a three-pointer.
I'm terrified. Like,
when you
use
get
Right,
drunk,
right.
Joey, which you are most of the time, that's what you would say.
See, but that's what you miss. Just like Jack Sparrow. If you always stay drunk, you can't get drunk.
Correct. This is
Yeah,
true.
my sea
you
legs
don't
are
know
always
the-
on.
You don't know the difference between the two. You're like, wait, is he sober? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Joey, do long division. Oh, I'd rather do short division.
Hey.
I get it.
Back in the day, they had that Superstar TV.
Yeah.
Remember where they actually pull people from the audience and they would put them in these moments on television. I Love Lucy. You know, one of the scenes like that. So you're right.
Yep,
Interactive
Alfred Hitchcock
stuff like that.
Presents.
All that.
Alfred Hitchcock
Yeah, it was good
Presents used
stuff.
to be where Minions is now. Before it was Shrek, it was Alfred, and that's what. They would pull you in, and it's a shame because that was cool stuff. The one with The Rock and Christopher Walken, the Disaster Studios. They would pull you up and put you in the video. Those were brilliant, and it's a shame they don't do that anymore because people like feeling like the star.
Sure.
And those are some of the best attractions. So I would bring one of those back.
So I got a big I wish.
All right.
This is a big
Bigger
one.
than Star Trek?
This is bigger. This is bigger than anything. Ready?
Bigger than Lord of the Rings.
Bigger than Lord of the Rings.
All right.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You
What
ready?
got?
All right.
How in the world can you come to Orlando, Florida and not stay at a Hogwarts hotel? Think about what that would do. You come
Okay,
to Florida.
But understand, look what happened with the Star Wars one.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Exactly.
That was a $500 million whoopsie.
yeah, but how... so
How
you
obsessed
learn
are the
from
Potter
it.
kids?
But think
Yeah.
about it. Think
Now,
about it.
here's the thing. Lowe's would probably have to do it, right? Let's
It's
just
the
think
money.
logistically.
It's
Let's
gonna
think
stop.
logistically.
Right.
So it's
It's
like,
the money.
how much costs would it do to build
Licensing.
something like that? License.
Well, we've already got J.K.
that's what I'm
Rowling
saying.
in the pocket,
We're
so-
good
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be more so like the build of it. how
Okay,
much that's gonna cost,
that's not going to stop.
how
I'm gonna
much
keep
the
going. They built the
price.
theme park, so keep going.
What's the price now? Helios. What does that look like now a night? Do you know, Joey?
To stay there,
Yeah.
you're
But it's
looking at
Helios.
It's about
I
the Helios
understand.
Grand.
But that's what I mean. It's Helios.
it's
This
doing
is
well.
Harry. This is Hogwarts.
So I understand.
Get
but let's
sorted.
look at price points.
Yeah, like to stay at the Helios,
People pay
which
for it.
I'm gonna be. I'll give you my
But they
full
didn't pay for the Star Wars.
honest report. My honest report of the Helios.
Why would you?
The pool, amazing. The bars, the restaurants, amazing. The atmosphere, amazing. It's a gorgeous, flawless hotel. Rooms are a bit small. So if you're only using it as a really nice crash pad, best hotel, best. But it's about $1,100 a night.
There you go. But
that's-
people. But this is okay.
But
the full Harry Potter experience, Eddie.
Understood.
You're flying in. You get sorted. The stairways move. You're in different. You get a robe. You get a robe. Gotta give it back. If you don't, you charge for it.
Okay.
You're part of. You sit at a table with other
So would it
people in
be
your
about
school.
$1,000 a night?
No, it'd probably
Yes,
be
people
closer
pay
to.
it.
I think it'd end up being like the Star Wars one. I think that you'd pay for the weekend.
2 to 3 grand.
It'd be It'd be $2,500
pay
a
it.
person for 3 days.
People still wearing the robes at Universal.
I understand.
They're
I
still
don't know
the
if they pay that.
fans.
In the middle of the
This
summer.
is for us to say we can't do it, but I want to do it. Is this okay? Save up a little bit here and there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's up there. It's up there. But
It's-
I
It'd be
guarantee.
tough. I think
Well,
it'd
we
be
can
a tough
find a
sell.
way. We'll find a way.
I did a Venn diagram of the Star Wars one, and what it was is in the top circle, you have people that love Star Wars.
Right.
On the bottom left, you have people that love cosplay and dressing up, and on the bottom right, you have people that can actually afford this stuff. And where it comes together is people that love Star Wars and love cosplay, go to Comic-Con. People that can actually afford this stuff and love Star Wars buy collectible memorabilia. People that love Star Wars, and love the ability to, they actually go to these locations like in where it was filmed. And right in the middle, that tiny little bubble in the middle where you have people that can afford it, love it, and dress up, that was your sweet spot. Right. And it just wasn't big enough because they had to charge what they did. I would love to go to Hogwarts and stay for a weekend, but if they were like for two of you, it's going to be $6,300 after tax, I'd be like,
See again, but why would it be so? Yeah, I think they got to find a way. I think
The-
there's money.
The problem with hotels, it's because I work in hotels. You get the hotel, but then you have to put a name on it or a company on it. So might not be part of Universal, might be not part. So they have
It'd
to
be
find.
Lowe's. It'd probably
It'd definitely be
Lowe's.
Lowe's.
It'll be Lowe's.
They
Without
have to
a
find a
question.
third party. What happens? So you got a first party, second party, third party. So there's money here, money here,
Yeah,
money
but
here.
everybody's getting paid though.
but here's and this is something to think about. And I remember this from my days at the Hard Rock. The markup on food is nothing.
Yeah.
If you open we talked about this before, if you open a restaurant, you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. However, you have retail. So the profit on a cheeseburger, not that much. It takes 10 cheeseburgers to get the same profit as one t-shirt. So if I'm
also liquor too. I think liquor's
Liquor's
a
a big
little more
markup.
profitable.
But
But
so-
then they get the license and all this other thing. But
So if 10 of us are sitting at a table and we all order a cheeseburger, and then one of us buys a t-shirt, we just doubled the table's profit for the whole day. One t-shirt doubled 10. So the problem is they're also on a 50-50 split. Or not anymore because there's a long contract we can talk about later. Most restaurants, if your cheeseburger is $18, you give Universal 9 and you get 9. Now of that $9, let's say it costs $3 to make the burger. It costs $3 to keep the lights on, and you got to pay the employees, and that's another $1.50. On an $18 cheeseburger, after tax, you're only making 39 cents. So that's the problem. If you open up a Harry Potter hotel and you have to pay 3 other licenses, to charge a couple $6,300, you're only making $1,650, and then you got to pay taxes on that. So that's the downside.
And see, now what I'm looking at is if I'm the business, I'm like, okay, but now I got you. Okay, I'm taking business away from my competitors.
All right.
And now I'm going to get your T-shirt inside the park. Now I'm going to get your park passes. So it's not just what you're getting from the hotel, because if you are going to stay there, I got you in other areas. So this is what I'm looking at. Sometimes like lottery in like a 7-Eleven, the bodegas, whatever. Like that's a loss leader. You don't really make anything from the lottery, but it gets people in the store. Oh, you know what? Hey, I'm going to need a ghost right now.
Okay.
So that's sometimes what these places may think. I know it's a very expensive loss leader, but it's part of the experience. And there's small little wins that I see for a company, in this case, Universal, if I did build this hotel.
I like the idea.
You know, I mean,
Talk-
not
talk
yours.
sense to me,
You're
Eddie.
making sense. You're making the reason why it's not there yet.
Yeah.
You are. They ran the numbers and said, "Damn." But
Yeah.
I'm
a numbers guy.
We could see both sides of the coin.
100%.
I mean, in regards to, and then you talk about the merchandise. So you put shirts in the hotel and things like that. So I guess
Wands,
you would
open the doors for $400, but
I mean, I guess you could go boutique hotel and only have 20 rooms. So maybe it is only $20 million to build this hotel. And you only have 20 rooms. And they're always full because people have to book them a year in advance. So,
The novelty and
yeah.
the what's the word I'm looking for? In
No,
regards
you
to
nailed it.
that?
It's the novelty behind it. That's
Right.
exactly
it's,
right.
It's
Yeah.
experience.
All right. You know what? This actually, I don't think we're smart enough to have this intelligent of a conversation. I'm impressed by all of us.
That was tough.
This is the least
I don't
violent.
know what we were doing there, but
Shoot.
maybe I'll venture out and get a little lighthearted. But
Santiago just fainted.
here's
Yeah.
the thing. So
Wait,
there,
I saw this
He woke
coming-
up.
This is coming too for Orlando.
Orlando Surf Park? The future of surfing is on the horizon.
All right, hey.
well, I mean,
A
listen,
surf park.
Santiago, Mr. Reggae
I like it. Here we
Mushrooms
go.
and
Future surfing.
pizza. You
It's
know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
horizon.
Yeah.
He's gonna be drinking a beer and surfing
I like it.
in Orlando.
Well, guys, thank you for joining us for our TED Talk on Harry Potter and technology and how it applies to the business sector.
And also, if you ever want to open up a hotel,
Start chipping in.
We got
Take
you.
$100 at a time.
We're the business people.
We are the business. I'm gonna have to edit this. Interestingly enough, to it was too intelligent. I
it
mean,
was a little intelligent. Talked about overhead and EBITDA and
Yeah.
profitability and
Sorry, listener.
Variable
This is the
operating
first
position.
one that we have to think a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, I wanted something in. I gotta. All right. Anyway, guys, well,
Hot
thank
dog.
you. Thank you for having an intelligent conversation with us about politics and Harry Potter and how they have nothing to do with each other.
right.
Until next time, this is Joey saying, put a lid on that jar. Thank you.
Later.